Let's get straight to the point. If you want to succeed in dropshipping, you need to understand one thing above all else. The products you choose are everything. If your dropshipping store isn't selling, it's probably because you picked the wrong product. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth. You might be pouring hours into your store, tweaking your design and running ads, but if the product isn't in demand, none of that matters. You can have a gorgeous website and killer ads, but if no one wants what you're selling, you're wasting time and money. It's like shouting into the void. No matter how loud you are, if no one's listening, you won't get results. The real secret? Trending products. These are items that people are already searching for, talking about, and buying. They're the products that are catching fire right now, and if you can spot them early, you can ride that momentum. When you sell what people are already searching for, you're riding a wave, instead of trying to create one from scratch. It's so much easier to catch a wave that's already building than to try and make your own in a flat ocean. Your job isn't to convince people they need something new. It's to show up when they're already looking. Think of it as being in the right place at the right time, with exactly what they want. The most successful dropshippers don't invent demand. They spot it early and move fast. They're always on the lookout for what's about to blow up, and they act before the market gets crowded. Dropshipping lets you test products with low risk, but your time and ad budget still matter. Every dollar you spend on ads is an investment, so you want to make sure you're putting it behind products that have real potential. That's why using data, not gut feelings, is everything. Data tells you what's actually working, what people are searching for, and where the real opportunities are. With the right data, you can see what's hot before everyone else jumps in. You get a head start, and that can make all the difference between a store that struggles and one that takes off. The goal: find products with momentum, not just random ideas. You want items that are gaining traction, not just something that looks cool or unique. This is how you build a scalable, predictable business, not just a few lucky sales. When you follow the data and focus on trends, you set yourself up for long-term success. So, how do you spot these trends before your competitors? How do you know what's about to take off? And how can you get in early? There's a free tool from Google that does exactly that. It's called Google Trends, and it can help you see what people are searching for in real time. Let's break it down and see how you can use it to find your next winning product. The tool is Google Trends, and it's completely free, no signups, no fees, just instant access to what the world is searching for. Google Trends shows how often a search term is entered over time, letting you see what's gaining traction and what's fading away. It's like having a window into the internet's collective mind. You can spot if a product is seasonal, a dying fad, or an emerging hit. This data helps you avoid dead-end products and focus on what's actually in demand. The interface is simple, a line graph showing search interest from 0 to 100. It's not about raw numbers, but about the trend, up, down, or steady. Google Trends is your free 24/7 market research team. Before you spend $1 on ads or inventory, check if people are even searching for your idea. Skipping this step is like gambling with your business. Use Google Trends to make smart, data-driven decisions. Let's walk through how to use Google Trends, one of the most powerful free tools for market research and product validation. Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, mastering Google Trends can give you a serious edge. Start by heading to trends.google.com. In the search bar, enter your product idea. Let's use weighted blanket as an example. You can try any keyword or phrase that matches your business interests. Instantly, you'll see a graph showing how search interest has changed over the past year. This visual snapshot helps you spot seasonality, sudden spikes, or steady growth, but don't stop there. Customize the data, change the location to worldwide, or focus on specific countries. Adjust the time range to see trends over the past 5 years, or even as far back as 2004, to get a sense of long-term demand. Use the categories drop-down for more accurate results, especially if your search term is broad or could have multiple meanings. This helps filter out unrelated searches and gives you a clearer picture. You can also switch from web search to Google Shopping to see what people are actually looking to buy, not just what they're curious about. This is a great way to gauge real buying intent. Scroll down and you'll find a map highlighting where your product is most popular. This is perfect for targeting your ads or planning where to launch first. Don't miss the related topics and related queries sections. Here, you'll discover new product ideas, trending keywords, and fresh marketing angles you might not have considered. This is where you can uncover hidden gems, niche products, or upsell opportunities that your competitors might overlook. Remember, Google Trends isn't just about one product, it's a treasure trove for building your entire product catalog, spotting emerging trends, and staying ahead of the curve. Don't waste your marketing budget advertising to regions with little or no interest. Use the data to focus your efforts where they'll have the most impact. Use these insights to refine your strategy, brainstorm new products, and make smarter business decisions. The data is all there. You just have to know where to look and how to interpret it. With practice, you'll spot patterns and opportunities faster than ever. With just a few clicks, you'll know if your product idea is worth pursuing or if it's time to pivot to something with more potential. That's how you turn research into revenue, by letting data guide your next big move. Remember fidget spinners? Those little spinning toys that seem to be everywhere, in every classroom, office, and even on late-night talk shows. For a few months it felt like the whole world was obsessed. If you want to understand how a product can go from total obscurity to global craze, Google Trends tells their whole story in real time. For years, fidget spinner barely registered online. No one was searching, no one was selling, and almost no one even knew what it was. Then, in early 2017, something changed. A tiny uptick appeared on the graph, just a blip, but enough to catch the eye of savvy entrepreneurs. Smart dropshippers and online sellers noticed this early signal. They started sourcing fidget spinners, building stores, and running ads before most people even knew what was coming. By spring, the trend absolutely exploded. Searches shot up to 100 almost overnight, and suddenly, everyone wanted a fidget spinner. Early movers made a killing, riding the wave at its peak. They sold out inventory, racked up profits, and watched their stores go viral. But just as fast as it rose, the trend crashed. The spike on Google Trends dropped sharply, and sales dried up almost overnight. By year's end, interest was nearly gone. Stores were left with unsold stock, and latecomers struggled to make a single sale. The lesson? Get in early on rising trends, but know when to exit. Timing is everything in the world of viral products. Google Trends shows both the opportunity and the warning signs. It's your crystal ball for spotting what's hot and what's not. Don't chase a trend after it peaks. You'll be left with unsold stock, wasted ad spend, and a harsh lesson in timing. Use trends to spot the next big thing before it goes mainstream. And to know when the party's over. The data doesn't lie, and neither does the market. Watch for the first signs of momentum, then act fast. The winners are always the ones who move before the crowd, but always be ready to pivot when the trend fades. Adapt quickly, and you'll avoid the pitfalls that trap slower sellers. That's how you win in e-commerce, and avoid costly mistakes. In the end, it's all about timing, data, and the courage to act. Now let's look at a trend built for the long-haul air fryers. Search air fryer on Google Trends for the past 5 years. You'll see steady, consistent growth. Unlike fads, this isn't a spike and crash, it's a product becoming a household staple. Notice the seasonal spikes every November and December, holiday shopping season. As a dropshipper, you'd ramp up ads before the holidays to catch this surge. After each spike, the baseline stays higher, proof of lasting demand. This is the kind of trend you can build a real brand around. Air fryers solve a real problem and keep growing through word of mouth. Use Google Trends to spot these sustainable winners, not just quick fads. Build content, upsell accessories, and create a community. That's how you turn a trend into a long-term business. Google Trends makes it easy to spot the difference. One of Google Trends' best features, comparing products side by side. Say you're torn between yoga mat and resistance bands. Enter both terms and see their trends on one graph. Maybe yoga mat has higher search volume, but resistance bands is growing faster. Bigger markets mean more competition. Fast-growing niches can be easier to break into. Use this tool to spot rising stars before they're saturated. Compare related products, like air fryer versus air fryer liners, to find upsell opportunities. If accessories are trending, add them to your store to boost order value. This isn't just research, it's strategic planning for your whole product line. Let the data guide your decisions, not just your instincts. The comparison tool helps you pick winners and avoid crowded markets. Use it to validate ideas, spot trends, and plan your next move. It's simple, fast, and incredibly powerful. Make it part of your product selection process. Here's my advice. Let the numbers, not your feelings, drive your decisions. If Google Trends shows a flat line, move on, no matter how much you love the product. Look for trends with steady upward growth over 6 to 18 months, not wild spikes or flat lines. Start with a 5-year view, then zoom into the last year and last 90 days to spot momentum. The best products show both long-term health and recent acceleration. Don't just search product names, look for related terms and problems people are trying to solve. Sometimes the solution is trending, not the product itself. Use the language your customers use in their searches. Be methodical, disciplined, and let the data guide every move. That's how you stack the odds in your favor.
Graham's right about timing, but I focus on building a brand around passionate communities. Google Trends isn't just for products, it's for finding audiences. Search for lifestyle trends like sustainable living or zero waste. If they're rising, there's a whole ecosystem of products you can sell. Use the related queries section to find niche-down opportunities, like kombucha starter kit instead of just kombucha. Serving a passionate niche means less competition and more loyal customers. Build your store as the go-to resource for that community. Look for breakout queries. They signal emerging sub-niches. Position yourself early and dominate before big brands catch on. Use Google Trends to find the audience first, then the products. That's how you build a brand, not just a store.
Here's your blueprint for finding winning products with Google Trends. Brainstorm 10-20 product ideas. Don't filter, just list. Run each through Google Trends, set to 5 years and your target region. Eliminate anything flat, declining, or already peaked. For promising products, check seasonality, regional interest, and related queries for upsell ideas. Use the compare feature to pit your top picks against each other. Choose products with both solid demand and recent growth. Focus on trends with momentum, not just volume. Let data, not guesswork, drive your decisions. Follow these steps, and you'll turn research into real dropshipping success.